all right. Get moving, men. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today. We got a big game this week.
Ready! Black 15! Hut! Set! 380! Hut! Ready! Black 15! Hut! Set! 380! 80 hot! Black! Set! 380! 3 hot! Set 390! Set 380! Set! 390! Set 380! Ready! 380!
You've got one more opportunity. Let's go for gold.
Hey, you know what, guys? That was pretty dang good. And you know what gets me really excited? You haven't even reached the top of your potential yet. Not even close. Each and every one of you should take that as a challenge and see if you can find that next level.
Set 390! Set 380!
you're going to like what you see in the film room this afternoon because today was a great practice. The coaching staff, we can't ask for much more. You guys consistently do that, and we are going to find ourselves in the playoffs. Good stuff.
Provisional playoff. Excuse me. Still charging.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Saints going up against the Vikings. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are at the newest stadium in the NFL, and its inaugural year. There's a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Pittsburgh could bump him, Jesus.
On 1st and 10, Rivers finding time.
Nope.
And his first
Definitely
pass
not.
here is going to fall incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. And this is incomplete.
All right, this is going to
Greg
be
Olsen was the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense. That fell harmlessly to the ground. It's brought in by Bolden.
I was a tad bit too lucky.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know
I think
what
Rivers
I've
been out
observed
for
over the years in the NFL?
a tad
The
bit
better a route
as well.
runner you
It
are,
doesn't help.
the more confidence your guys
Took
get
him off
to
the
have
last
go
night.
to you in important times.
Last
because
few
he can
games,
trust you
he needs to
being
get
in
back
the right
into form
spot.
again.
And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Here's Bell, and he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. And a reception made over the middle.
Oh my God, it's everywhere.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now Rivers. Toward the sideline.
See how he dropped that.
Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard
Hold on
line.
for hold on. But make sure they don't move since they get passed.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long.
Oh yeah, injured. He was injured for the beginning of the season.
Rivers finding his safety valve here. That's
nice.
complete.
Adrian Peterson.
Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now out comes Minnesota. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They go play action here on first down. Walker with a grab.
Oh, I think he dropped that.
No gain
That was
there on the
pointless.
completion. 2nd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and build the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Come on.
Rivers now on 2nd down. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's
Good
going to
enough,
get
good
this
enough, good enough, good enough.
inside the 30. One quarter gone in this NFC divisional round matchup. Back now with Charles Davis.
I don't think I'm going to skip this.
Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Brown, the lone receiver, left. On 1st and 10, Rivers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. Bell.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout.
Oh, someone's down.
Player down here on
Who did?
the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On second down, it's Bell.
Ooh.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Rivers.
None.
He's got his man. It's taken
Keep it simple.
for a Viking touchdown. Greg Olsen from 6 yards away. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offense.
Still unscored yet.
This
Alright.
next possession, the score 7-0. And now out comes Minnesota.
I don't want to run
They come out
on
here in
Olsen
the
too
eye.
much.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete. The veteran Andre Johnson the target on that one. And it's 3rd and 4. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. He gets it to Brown, complete.
Antonio Brown.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Nice.
Antonio Brown, 59 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case,
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. At the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning. So maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Goes underneath for Bell. And
very nice, very nice, very nice.
The 43. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
First down, Rivers.
Ooh.
Here to Brown. inside the 15 he goes. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense
what was that for? Probably holding offense.
Better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Yeah.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
To the air again here, Rivers. And he'll get into the end zone.
Nice.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Antonio Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And the Vikings now heading on to the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles? Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Rivers, eluding the pressure right. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
And he locates Luke Wilson. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Oh,
he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
8 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On the line, but off the track.
Oh, damn it. God damn it. I was used to playing Ultimate Team.
This offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Rivers now after the fumble recovery. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And the tight end Olsen, right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Ow.
A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through. and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
On third down, Rivers. That is caught at the 7.
Nice.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices.
I think in the fourth, I'm going to
well.
take it, film it out.
Don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find it.
And he'll
Nice.
get it.
Give me your bell.
Minnesota. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Paoli Kikaha with a tackle.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up,
Bloody hell.
he's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Off the play fake here, Rivers. It's
Oh, good catch.
A very solid gain of 27.
Okay, and then this. Backs. Oh no wonder you like will load out. Change for Agent Pearson. Let's get Reggie Bush like something. Vikings have got no injured, which is good.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
7-21-7.
Faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye.
Hold on a minute. It's what? Chris Johnson there.
They They go play action here on first down. And complete to the tight
good
end
enough.
Walker, right side.
Good enough, I
Gain of
guess.
6 there on first.
0 today. I'm sorry.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
Look at some of the guys just. Some guys that haven't played a match for almost all season. You can come on.
A give to Bell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
35 points today.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell.
Ooh.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on
Oh,
the
something
defense.
to you. Put you in.
Side of the ball, held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's complete right around the 8.
Good enough.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Jackson now.
Why would you throw it that far and that fast?
Yeah, they've got to be a
Oh,
little
4-1.
frustrated here to not
Since
complete
when?
that on 3rd down after having such a
Oh
long
wow,
drive
I
going.
didn't even
You're
realize.
talking about
Alright,
going
cool.
over 70 yards
I'll
on
go
the
with
drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah,
Chill
I'm
these
with you
guys
on
out
that.
for a
Very
bit, man.
frustrated. There's
Jesus.
no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end
40
zone.
plus
Looks
points
like it's likely a field goal attempt.
is a bit much, to
So
be
it's
honest.
3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
So this
Let's
offense will
give me
head
the ball
back
again.
out there already in excellent
Bloody
field
hell,
position
man.
thanks to the interception.
I just feel bad for them having so little points.
Now Bell. And he
Wow.
will score.
Thank you.
Touchdown, Vikings. Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as
I'm
this
not
offense gets set
Playing
to take
3
over.
minutes with my ball, with the ball. This is stupid.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete. Probably should have had that one, but with the game he's having tonight, maybe they'll let it go.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
Come on, let's go! Ohio!
Throwing is Jackson. And a reception made over the middle. This is Bolden.
Nice.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. So the offense has it 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. You give him 15 more, and it's another 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down.
Ooh. Okay, just put him right into the end zone. Thanks for that. Actually, I'm not keeping the ball for 2 minutes. This is wrong. It's not the style of our football.
I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. That would look good. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Well, so they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey,
I've got no plays. What?
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along.
Oh, why? Do you have to? Do you have to, people? My God, it's like the only penalty that gets called in this game as well.
You see defensive holding here, it's offensive.
Oh my God.
The flag.
That's genuinely annoying.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
And he finds a man.
God,
it's
what?
awesome.
No, awesome. Good enough, good enough, good enough.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go. 1, 9.
Again, it's Bell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This is Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So the drive takes him inside. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
$721, $720. Jesus. Don't need to do that quite yet. Probably wait a bit longer. Somebody push for a bit. Steelers, Broncos, Cowboys, Vikings. Bloody hell. Alright. What? Who the hell's in the Steelers team? Yes, Steelers have literally come very, very far in this. Despite the fact they ended this whole entire season 11th. Wow, they were second in the North. But the Ravens are not even in this. Wow. Not bad. Excuse me. Who the hell's in their team? How are they winning with Paxton Lynch as their quarterback? Who the hell is he? They must be. They must be getting it from the friggin' defense then. I'm curious how the hell this teams are still in this. Over then. Oh, damn it.
Hey boys, coming out of yesterday's practice, we all know it wasn't good enough. Today's practice, it's gotta be great. Game day's coming fast. Let's go out here and let's be great, okay? Set 380!
Nope. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, that's pathetic.
Hey big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. You know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up.
And if I was on the right person. Get down. Oh, okay. Bloody hell. Excuse me. Hurrah! Sit down. Nice. 4 and 26, Jesus. Ah. Nice. Sit down. Yeah. God damn it. Come on. Yes.
Hey, big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. You know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up.
They didn't focus on the right person though, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, it said it. This is the Ravens things.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Super Bowl dreams are on the line today in the conference championship, where only one team can move on. It's the Cowboys going up against the Vikings. With that, we'll send you up to Minneapolis with our broadcasters.
Pittsburgh versus
Brandon
Denver.
Gaudin and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage takes us to one of the newest jewels on the NFL landscape, US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one.
And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. Rivers to throw it. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Oh, shit.
And it's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And the return comes
Oh, Denver win. Pittsburgh are out. Pittsburgh can go so far. But yet they lost. Bloody hell.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation for
God. Ah. The wrong thing.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
There?
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Thank you. I'll gladly take that.
Caught up in the grill of the face mask, 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
The give is to Bell. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Yeah, I think the blitz there really disrupted the draw.
Yeah, and it's usually when you catch them in a blitz, the draw works pretty well. If you're the offensive coordinator right now, that's visor throwing time, isn't it? Because that's supposed to work in a big way.
A nice gain of 21 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations, so he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. This will be caught inside the 10.
Oh my God.
And he'll be out of
Damn
bounds all the way down at the 6. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary
damn
target
it.
for a really nice nice gain.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Third and goal for Rivers. As he throws there, incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
So give them 3 there. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Rivers now to throw on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Vikings a first down. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Minneapolis in just a moment.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, and they've got it here with a first down. They come out here in the eye. Here's Rivers. Complete here to the right to Bolden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the gain there, and it'll be first down Vikings.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. That one intended for Anquan Bolden, and that'll bring up second down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Throwing, Rivers. Another reception made over the middle. This is Bolden. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Now a play fake here on first down, and he fires one incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
To throw is Rivers. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Antonio Brown from 6 yards away. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. 3 yards to go here on second down. Throwing Rivers, and he fends him off.
Oh my God! Thank God for that.
Is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. It's brought in by Bolden. He's still barreling through. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 45 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Rivers goes underneath for Bell. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, ball may come your way.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll throw again. Rivers. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
First down, Rivers. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
There's nothing in it.
That's
It's going to do the same shit all over again.
Now Rivers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg Olsen, as the first half is winding down, and the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
Nice.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl?
I'm probably going to be the Vikings, which isn't surprising considering the season they've had.
We'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Vikings want to continue to give their fans something to cheer about in the second half. The Cowboys, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Now 1st and 10, the catch is made in double coverage, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to their own 42-yard line. An interception would get the defense off the field. After the INT, offense comes out now. In traffic, Greg Olsen will make the catch, and he'll be tackled at the 31-yard line. They go on to kick a field goal to end the drive. 3rd down, inches to go. The catch is made after a quick pass, and they cap off the drive with a score. That takes the lead up to 9. 3rd down from the 28. Quick pass, and he finds Anquan Bolden. And he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 28-yard line. Vikings later on the drive. Olsen's the target here, and it leads to a touchdown. Vikings up now by 19. So that's...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. That's almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. And Olsen over the middle. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Rivers now to throw on 1st down.
Really already?
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Holding. Defense.
Oh, okay, that's new. We need to go a little bit first down for that.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Rivers on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. Rivers again. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
On 3rd down, Rivers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. receiver left. On 1st and 10, Rivers. Complete here to the right to Bolden. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Vikings a first down.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Really nice connection on the corner route. This is a play where the receiver wants to set up the defensive back by moving him inside and then breaking back to the corner.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Oh, jeez. Wasn't faced by that one.
25. They get 31 yards that time. And it'll be first down, Vikings.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
First down, Rivers. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From the red zone now, Rivers. And it pops free.
Just headbutting the ball, bloody hell.
The ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball out of their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
To throw is Rivers. Goes underneath for Bell. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So put 3 on the board, but from inside the 5, and I know we use this phrase a lot, but that's a big-time win for the defense.
It sure.
The interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now it's the backup Smith. And the tight end also.
He throws differently.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it with Bell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Here's Smith. That's complete to Bolden. And nothing but green grass here.
God damn it.
He's going to be marked down deep in
Bolden's slow.
territory.
Bloody hell.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a play fake here on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. Well, they held them out on second down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Smith.
Done.
Give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
She's singing too.
Oh, she's singing.
She's on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left skate.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Smith going to throw it.
Oh, wow. Wow. Bolden is slow though. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Wow.
The proverbial icing on the cake.
Wow. Jeez, that was...
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That touchdown though. Anything? What the hell? Oh, he's injured. Oh, okay. You're pretty much out for the rest of it now, so that's kind of unlucky for you. That brown guy, that's a bit rude. I'm gonna do the training for this, and I'll start off with the Super Bowl. Excuse me.
Fellas, we've got to have a great practice today. There's no other option. We've got 17 weeks, we strap it up, and we get better each week. This is one of those times you got to take advantage of it, all right? So let's get at it.
The 1-8er! Hey, Brown 80! Ready! Brown 80! Rehunt! Set! 380! White! And hot! Set! Lock 15! Hunt! Set! 380! Ready! 380!
Fuck me. Damn it. Oh well.
Set! Back 390!
Again. God damn it.
Ready! 380! Set! 380!
I am literally getting too risky.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're going to get to that next level.
Broncos versus Vikings. Oh wow. Actually, what do I need? I need kickers. Dropped. Jeez. Anyway, and that'll be that. We start for the Super Bowl at some point. See ya.